Guardian Home Inspection performing sewer line inspection for 38859 Mesquite Road, Palmdale, California 93551. Square footage is 1202. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1954. The property faces east. This is the front of the property here. I'm going through a clean out. Located at the front, it's a 3-inch clean out, ABS. So I'll note that front. So the goal here is to get to the main city sewer connection. So this pipe has a one-way clean out. See how it just slopes to the right there? So let me get my camera in. Alright, so let me zero out my counter here. So that bottom number 0 and it has an inch, that's distance traveled, and then the +7 is the slope of the pipe. So I'll note certain issues. So right at this is ABS right here, this pipe here, see that? And then I have the water supply turned on at the kitchen. At the bathroom. It helps me push, and it also helps clean my camera. I'll come back dry, reversing. So right off the bat, the main lateral sewer line, this is your main lateral sewer line, transitions to clay, and you see that you have a joint offset there. See that? I don't know if it lifted the pipe, but it's there, so I'll note that. So I'll push to see what else I see. So this is right now, this is clay pipe. Like I said, I do have the water supply turned on, and like I said, it helps me push, and also if I get crud on my camera head, I can kind of shake it off. So right now I'm just going to push this sewer camera inside your sewer to visualize the interior workings. And at this point, the goal is to get to the main city sewer connection. Let's see if we can get there. Average distance, I would say, from the house to the city, it depends on your front lawn, obviously, but average is about 100 feet. So we'll see. So we're at 24 feet right now. And so the homeowner is responsible for the sewer line, and that includes the main city connection. So the city will provide you an access, or you could tap into the main city connection, the city saddle, and you're responsible up to that point, and even the connection. So if there's an issue, it's the responsibility of the homeowner. So it's very important to get these sewer line inspections, because you just never know. So right now I'm getting good slope. This is clay pipe. So far it looks good. Just that joint that I've seen at the beginning. So I'm still taking it. So now see that 50 feet 5 inches. That's how far I'm traveled. And then -9, -10, -11, whatever that is, that's the slope. So I always want to see a minus. Sometimes I'll see a plus here and there, just because sometimes when I push my camera, it fluctuates. But it looks okay so far. And the property does not have huge trees. Actually, there is a big tree in the front, and that's that city tree in the front there. Sometimes tree roots can invade. Clay pipe is a good sewer line. The only problem is these joints are sealed with concrete, and sometimes the concrete doesn't outlast the pipe and it gets damaged, and that's what can cause tree roots to enter it. So, but at this point I haven't seen anything, and we'll see it. Like, it's not like very subtle. It's going to be like boom in your face, tree roots or a blockage or something. And so at this point I don't see anything. See right here you have another joint offset. This is closer to the city saddle or the city connection. That's just another joint offset. You got to push past that, past it. Okay, so this dumps into the city right there. That's the city connection, city saddle right there. So let me go back. I'm going to turn off the water and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got to the city connection. I didn't see much. Not much having that joint offset there. I'll note it. That's under the city street, and you would have to contact a plumber to fix that if it's not even warranted. And that's the flush toilet. So I flushed the toilet. This is your main sewer line here. So I'll note that joint offset. It's kind of a long run for a short slide, because it is flowing properly, so I'll note it that it's there. It's something that you're aware of, and if you wanted to fix that, you would have to, you know, contact the plumber to go in there and fix that. But like I said, it might be overkill to fix that, but you want to proceed that, you can go ahead. But right now it looks good. So now I turned off the water, and I'm just going to retract my camera and come back dry, just to replace, just to see what we just saw, you know. So yeah, that's this main city sewer connection, and I got to the city saddle. Like I said, it was usually 100 feet. This one was about 78 feet to get to the city connection, and I don't see any tree roots, any severely damaged pipe, which is good. So now I'm just going to retract my camera. Nice, try to go as smooth as possible, but you know, it's a little shaky here. It looks good. This is a good thing here. There's no major issues, just a couple of joints that are offset. One is at the city saddle, and one is at the connection here at the front, from the ABS to the clay. So now I'm just retracting. Video's gonna get kind of boring. This one is a good sign. I would say 50% of the time I stick this camera in, there's an issue that needs to be addressed. Usually costing thousands of dollars. So this is a good sign. It's not a huge deal here with the joints offsets, so I'll note it. If you like to discuss it with the plumber, go ahead. To fix that, it's going to be pretty expensive if you wanted to fix that joint offset, the saddle, the city. So right now, as you can see, everything looks good. Just retracted my camera. 29 feet out, 28 feet out. Looks good. And then I'm getting closer here. And here's that joint offset I'll show you in a second. And it's going to be right there. See that? There's still water there, but see that? So this is about 3 feet deep. If you wanted to fix that, because they usually put a band there to join the clay and the ABS. I can't 100% tell you that the band is there, but most likely it should be. And if you would like to fix that, that's I would say $1,500 repair to dig it up and fix it with the licensed plumber, to fix that joint offset, because it's so close to the main line here, to the main city main connection. And then it is recommended to put a two-way clean out. See how it just goes one way? The two-way clean outs would go back into the property. So what I did was I inspected only the sewer line from this clean out at the front to the main city sewer connection. The underneath of the property we didn't do. It's just we didn't get contracted to do that. We just did the main lateral from the structure to the main city sewer connection. So this is the property. Give me a call if you have any questions. Thank you very much.